Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So back with Soccerverse. The first games have been played of the season, so we can sort of see what's going on here. Just a reminder, a caveat, this is the beta, the fourth beta actually of Soccerverse. And although it's running on the Polygon blockchain and although you have to spend crypto to play the game, all the game state's going to be wiped before the game goes live. So you're not gaining any assets here. So you're just sort of playing for fun and bug checking and all that sort of stuff. So just bear that in mind. These are you're spending real money, but you're not getting any assets out of it. So you can see here, obviously, sort of the total income thing. This works as the games progress. So we can sort of see in the matches. We always see the next matches. So matches are played Saturdays and Wednesdays. So we can see last Saturday a whole bunch. Well, every one of the 300 teams played. So depending on how the match engine works, people won or drew or whatever. And then in terms of the economic flow, if you win, you higher up the table, you get more money than if you lose. All clubs start with money, and money is paid to players as wages, and people who own shares in the players get a share of those wages, and people who own shares in the club get a percentage of their income. So that's sort of roughly how it's working. So we now have a sort of a start of league tables. Obviously, not very sort of interesting at the moment. We can see here slowly clubs are filling up with managers. So every club has a manager. They have to be voted in by the shareholders. I think sort of see it's not full yet, but people are sort of coming into that. Same thing with players. So you're having sort of performance ratios here. Transfer markets. So what's going on here? Harry Maguire looks like Manchester United are trying to sell Harry Maguire already. They've had enough. So that's sort of going on. And if you're a manager of a club, you can go around buying and selling players. There's a free bench as well, so which are players who haven't got a club. Scott Carson there looks like someone looking for a buy. Scott Carson, so he's got a value and a wage. This is what's going on in terms of the shares of the clubs and the players, people buying and selling, and sort of what prices there are for these sort of things. I am the manager of San Nicolas, wherever they are in the world, not quite sure. We had a boring 0-0 draw in our first game away to Metz, and we are playing Alvarez in in the next game. Because I'm the manager, I have these extra sort of things. So this is my squad of players. You can see here, obviously the first game, so most people are conditioned at 100%, but Andre Pierre Gignac is already down to 89%. He's going to get on during the season. He's very old, 36. I can look at that. I can look at my tactics. So I need to submit a team sheet in 18, if I want to change anything, in 18 hours for the next game. So we can see here that I don't want to move stuff around. I can give them instructions, so I can set up a sort of style, counter-attack, playmaker, and I can set sort of roles for what's going on there. Basic sort of formations I can fiddle around with. Situation, I can create sort of situations, whatever exactly those are. But that's what I do as a manager. This is going to give me the schedule of where I'm playing. So finances, I've got my TV revenue in. I haven't had a home game yet, so I'm not quite sure. I've not got any season ticket receipts, but I haven't got any gate receipts yet. It's my player wages, the ground maintenance. You sort of get an idea. I started with 120 million Soccer Manager coins. My income is 2.5 already. The football, the TV money. That's my expenditure. So we can see how this sort of stuff happens and builds up over time. So there we go. As with these sort of soccer management games, there are stuff to do outside of the game, but the game's being played. But the really interesting bits are building up ideas of sort of squads and getting players injured and having to go to the transfer. I mean, none of my players are transfer listed. I could probably go and put in some bids for players. Maybe need to look into the free bench and that sort of stuff going on. And you can see here, particularly across the top, shares in these clubs are being bought and transfers are being completed and all that stuff's going on. So still, let's say, early stages in the beta. But the game is up and running, so definitely worth checking out if you're into these sort of games. Thanks for watching the video. See you again soon.